From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Reapers taking on the Nationals. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher in this game, Braxton Ashcraft. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Pete Hill, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
This one in the air, center field. Jones drifts towards it, and there's one away. Willie Mays digging in now. And it's fouled away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Just getting started here in Toronto. On the ground. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Throws to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Thompson. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. In the air to left center. Jones on the move. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill, Bill Foster. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And a swing and a miss. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. That one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch from Foster.
That ball foul.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here is Aaron Judge. What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Pop foul out of play off to the right. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Biz Mackey at the plate now. Ashcraft, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. High fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Jones gets under it, takes it in for the out. Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. And first offering is fouled off. Ashcraft. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out towards right center field. Judge in position, and there's 2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that.
And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, Bellinger up to hit. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Ball 1.
Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. In the dirt, ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it's Juan Soto. Misses again, 5 in a row. Second inning here, no score. Step off, throw to first. Tag, and Bellinger is out. They picked him off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Dandridge over to second, on to Hill for the inning-ending double play. On to the third inning. Ray Dandridge next to hit.
Ray Dandridge.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Judge settles under it, and there's one down. Pop Lloyd steps in now.
Second baseman, Pop Lloyd.
And a foul ball. Into center. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. Willie Wells next to bat.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a superb diving catch. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
On the ground to short, Wells. On to first. Awesome play there. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play. That's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now the third baseman. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Still tied at 0, last of the third. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. The relay now back in safely at first.
Now batting for New York,
Just a blue bit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Step off throw to first. And he's back in there. The 0-2. Runner on the go. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner on the go again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Back in safe, really close. And the 0-2. Runner on the move again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thompson under it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Out of the fourth. Pete Hill digging in now. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Willie Mays up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Off the plate, ball one.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That smash towards center. 2 down. Here's Thompson to hit now. Fly to center his first time. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front. Back here at Rogers Center. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Judge rips that one. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one in the air, center field. Mays under it, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle. Throw to first in time. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Going 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings over the top of that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Inside, almost got him. This one's drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Juan Soto with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Now a chance for Mike Piazza. First offering way inside, almost got it.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
This one in the air. Lloyd. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Biz Mackey. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
One down.
When you're getting overpowered by fastballs, the first thing is to get everything going a little bit sooner. Get that foot down early, then focus on being short to the baseball. Big swings and trying to drive the ball out of the park isn't going to get them anywhere.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Next to hit, Ray Dandridge. Swings through that one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bert.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Pop Lloyd. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Double steal. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Adam Jones. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Ball. Slice to right, and foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the third baseman. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. And now the first baseman, Pete Hill. Right through there for a strike.
Well, guys still have first pitch strikes as a hitter. You've got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone! A massive home run. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. And Thompson steps into the box. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
To third, and that chance handled. Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, Biz Mackey.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Fastball for a strike. In the air to left center. Bellinger under it. And there's 2 away. Larry Doby digging in now. 1 for 2.
Larry Doby.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Kike Hernandez. And fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. At the plate, Pete Alonso. Drilled out toward towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Relay throw. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. De La Cruz fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Pop Lloyd. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Hit hard, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Wells in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. And there's two away. So back to the top of the order. Pete Hill digs in now. Runner takes off. Tap foul at the plate. And now he steps off the rubber. Here comes the 0-1. That one pulled foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the seventh. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. Juan Soto now.
That's a ball.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Piazza up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one pulled foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the eighth. Willie May, number 78, will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up the middle. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And he's safe at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Thompson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Bismacky. That one is absolutely belted. Going. A 3-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Now here is Monty Irvin. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Almost got him.
Straightened him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the DH, Larry Doby. Alonso. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. This one in the air right field. Judge cutting across. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th, Adam Jones now at the plate. Adam Macko on to pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Just missed.
That's out.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
The 0-1. Foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look at the
Runner on the move. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. In the air, right field. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. The tag.
And was that trick worth it?
Down the third baseman.
Sheesh.
This one smoked.
They kept those guys on base. He'd be at 3 runs. He'd be 6-5 right now. Sheesh.
A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. Back to the top of the order now.
Mistakes cost them a couple runs.
Enrique Hernandez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the second baseman, number 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One up, one down. And now Willie Wells. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Ball 1.
And now 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Pete Hill will hit next. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom 9. And now the right fielder, number 99. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raleigh Fingers.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Alonso in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. That one way inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Ball. They're down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Ball game. 6-3 our final score for Chris.